Hi guys, looks like we are live. Hope everybody is doing well. Let me know if you can hear me. Just post in the chat if you guys can hear me now. Hi guys, looks like we are live. Go ahead and mute this. Alright, so let me know if you guys can hear me okay. We're gonna get started in about a second here. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Alright, well, I appreciate everybody hopping on. I'm just gonna get my camera on as well. In the meantime, drop in the chat where you guys are calling in from. Looks like we've got a lot of people in here. What's going on? What's going on? Lot to cover today. Lot to cover. All right, here we go. We got some video as well. All right, so we got a lot of questions. Feel free to drop them in the chat. We're gonna get started. So community update September 2023. First of all, thank you guys all for joining. Looking forward to giving you some good updates from the previous month. As always, we hop on each month. We go over the growth of the company, the products, any updates, any plans that we have, some new hires that we made in the previous month. So definitely pay attention. A lot that we're going to go over on this call, and you guys are not going to want to miss it. So first off, why are we here? So today's agenda, we're going to go over the funded trader. What is it? Who are we? What do we represent? Go over our giveaway, company updates, product updates, and at the end, we don't have Matt on here for the Nobility series, but I'll speak to some of the slides at the end of the call. That way we can get off to a good start for this new month. So first of all, what is the funded trader? Why are we here? So we're providing access to capital. So we're helping traders gain access to capital so they can earn larger returns and create a professional trading track record. We believe anyone in the world can become a successful trader through proper education, support, risk management, and community. These are the pillars of the funded trader. Through our platform, many have built their trading empires and are realizing their dreams. Today's the day to decide that you too will build your empire and achieve success. So that is why we are here. We've been doing this for almost a little over 2.5 years now. And if you guys don't know what the funded trader is all about, our mission is to become the #1 destination in the world for top talent traders. That obviously is a huge task. And there's a lot of variables that contribute towards being a great company, from support to the trading conditions, to the brokers that we offer, to the challenges, to the rules, right? To the way that we interact with our members, to how I interact with our community. This all contributes towards our mission of trying to become #1, and we are not perfect. We're always trying to improve, and we understand that. So it's a constant effort on our end. The core principles of TFT. We've gone over this every single month for the last 24 plus months. We're a company anchored in transparency and integrity. We're a company with a responsibility to give back to our community, and we're a company that pursues excellence and simplicity. So what does each of these mean? We'll go over the first one, transparency and integrity. So right now, we obviously have an issue with the payouts. We had delays. We're trying to be as transparent as we possibly can be. That's most important. So although all these content updates that I'm giving in the Discord through email, they might appear to be annoying, they might appear to be too much. At the end of the day, it's just being as transparent, as integral as possible. By communicating to you guys exactly what is going on, trying to get everyone to understand the truth. That is where we're gonna have that's where we're gonna have success. That's where we're gonna build the most trust with you guys. If I just came in the chat and said, "Yeah, we're working on it," we'll be right back, everyone would just say, "What the hell is going on with this company?" Right? So I think people still are saying what is going on, but at least the truth is out there. We're trying to tell you guys exactly what is happening. So that's just an example of how we can be transparent. Uh, Company with a responsibility to give back. So we're constantly doing giveaways. We're totaling right now how many accounts we gave away last month. It's over 1,000 accounts, which is obviously incredible. Once upon a time, we didn't have more than 1,000 accounts being purchased, right? Now we're giving away 1,000 accounts. So giving back to the community, giving away that opportunity is extremely important. And it's something that we are going to continue to do and continue to do for you guys. We're going to drop some stats on the accounts we give away, how much people are making. You guys are all curious about that. We're going to show you how much it actually costs us to do these giveaways. And we're a company that pursues excellence and simplicity. This is an important one for anybody that has worked with me, that knows me, or maybe you don't. I'm somebody who every day is striving to get better for the sake of the company, right? I'm trying to move the company forward in all of its projects and all of its mission and all of its objectives. But with this, we definitely have to make things simple. Don't overcomplicate things. Try to make things simple as possible. One of the things we're doing with our challenges this week is removing the lot size limits, less restrictions, making things more simple for you guys. So we are trying to simplify as many things as possible. I understand one of the knocks on TFT is that we have a lot of challenges and it can be confusing. But that's why we try to put a lot of information out there to explain the challenges on the website, to explain everything so you guys know exactly what is going on. So these are the core principles of TFT. Cannot reiterate these enough. So payout status. So I'm just going to talk to this. Pretty much there was some industry news, right? Some pretty interesting industry news. It says November, but this was before November. So obviously, with the whole situation going down with one of our competitors, the industry has been in turmoil, right? There's been a lot going on in the industry, to say the least. They are just allegations at this point, but they're very serious allegations. Because of that, a lot of our vendors have been contacting us, wanting to do more due diligence, wanting to understand our business more. So we've done our part in explaining to them, giving them all the information required and necessary to move forward. Some of them have said, yeah, this is good. Others have said, this isn't good. Unfortunately, the company that we're paying our traders out with, Deal, like most other companies, they paused our operations. In doing this, what's caused part one of the issues is we had sent out payments the day before that it was paused. These payments were showing sent for a week. And then after the due diligence, they actually reversed all of these payments, which left a lot of traders in limbo with their payouts. Now we had to do reconciliation. We had to make sure, did that money leave our bank account? Did that money leave Deal? Did that money hit the traders' accounts, right? We had to make sure and verify that the flow of the money was correct. This is extremely important for us, just from an accounting perspective. And since then, we have verified that. It's taken a bit more time. So we are trying to push, as I had said, by yesterday, today, all of those payouts out that were delayed. Now, after this, we went to Wise. We've used Wise in the past. We thought it would be a pretty seamless integration to start using them again. Unfortunately, when we used it previously, TFT was 10 times smaller than it is now. TFT has grown to be an animal, to say the least. And we were using the Wise functionality. Basically, a similar thing was happening. Payouts were getting delivered to traders. Their accounts weren't being set up. They were getting reversed to us, but the status in Wise wasn't changing. So we were under the assumption that in September, for 2 weeks, all the traders were paid. And then Wise came back and said, hey, listen, these aren't paid. These are sent back. We're refunding you. We're closing down your account. We received that information last week. So that's when we pivoted to crypto only. So then we rejected all of the withdrawal requests and everyone re-requested with crypto. At this point, we've received almost all of the requests, which is amazing. We've reconciled as many of the requests as possible against Wise. We're pretty much 95% through the cleanup. Prior to this call, I think there was about 2.7 million that was owed because of all these delays and this mess prior to this call. About 2.4 million has been sent out to this point. So we're pretty much through. We're about 95% through the mess. There are people still affected that we are going to prioritize and resolve. But the main focus right now is last week's payouts because of this whole issue. We're delayed. The team was limited in bandwidth. So now we're prioritizing last week's payouts. All those accounts are getting approved as we speak right now. Half of them already been approved, so they can start trading. And then we're going to pay all of them out by Friday, the latest. We're going through our normal procedure, checking all the accounts, verifying the amounts, just making sure everything is solid, and then we will pay them. We are continuing to add this week's payouts as well. So those are getting approved and will be paid out on time. So we're going to continue to try to get things to where it needs to be this week, with the goal of next week resuming normal operations. This is definitely not an easy task. The team has been spread super thin trying to make this happen. I personally am leading what's called our task force, our payouts task force we appointed to resolve all of this. And yeah, quite frankly, it's been a bit messy. Definitely wish that this didn't occur. But at the end of the day, with how big TFT has become, we have to anticipate that there's going to be these types of issues. It's just the name of the game. We're growing a business. It's growing really fast. We're outgrowing some of our processes, and it's really up to us. We got to hold ourselves accountable. If we don't continue to optimize our processes, if we don't continue to upgrade our team, upgrade our automations, as we grow, we're going to run into these growing pains. So the goal is definitely to avoid this, but if it does happen, it's to communicate to you guys exactly what is going on, get everything resolved, make concessions, and really just move on. So that's the current status of payouts. I'm going to keep you guys updated in Discord, through email. Appreciate everyone's patience during this matter. It's very serious getting you guys paid, and I just wanted to deliver an update on here with it. So let's get into some company updates. We are at 99 million in payouts. Number is crazy. Paid out 10 million in August. Still working through all of these. Or sorry, this should say September. So still working through all of these payouts for September. Once we do clear all the payouts this week, we will have hit 101 million in payouts. We're going to definitely do a giveaway and a special kind of promotion for this, but we're not even focused on that right now. We're just focused on getting everything back to normal, getting everyone paid out that's owed. That is the priority. And then we can celebrate once all of this is over. But obviously, shout out to everybody that has made payouts. With TFT so far, it's been quite the journey. 100 million paid to traders. I mean, that is actually insane. I say it on every call, but it's actually crazy. All right, so moving forward, we have some amazing updates coming out Friday, and I'm not just saying that lightly. These have been updates requested by you guys for some time. So let's go over what they are. The Royal and Standard Challenge, Phase 1 to Phase 2, historically has always been 24 hours between Phase 1 and Phase 2. Now, transparently, the reason that we've always done that is because if you get the account, Phase 1, you pass, and then you get the Phase 2 account immediately after, you could potentially catch the same exact move and pass Phase 1 and 2 on the same exact trade. Hypothetically, from our standpoint, from a risk perspective, it's extremely risky. From a data perspective, doesn't help us if Phase 1 and 2 accounts are showing the same exact kind of trading data. It's just less trading data for us to work with. So we've always had the 24-hour delay. We're going to change it to 12. I think at this point, 12 is pretty reasonable. You guys will get it same day that you pass. And I think that's more than enough time. For the Rapid, we are going to do 6, so 12 to 6 hours. The whole purpose of the Rapid Challenge is to just have like a quicker experience overall. We are going to be adding the unlimited trading days to the Rapid Challenge as well. So everyone's been asking to make the Rapid Challenge unlimited trading days. That is going to be occurring on Friday as well. Funded account enablement. So Standard and Royal has historically been enabled on Sunday and Wednesday. We're changing it to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So from now on, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Standard and Royal accounts will be enabled, and we will ensure that this is occurring. Upon requesting a withdrawal, you'll be able to continue trading your account shortly after. This is something that will not be out on Friday, but we are working to make this happen. We put in a ticket with the developer. So that means that once you make a withdrawal, you'll be able to continue trading right after, and then your payout will come within 24 hours. This is an amazing experience, one that we have to make happen. So it's something that putting on our radar, putting in development right now. It's becoming the industry standard, so we just have to keep up. Purple trading MT4 and MT5. This will be available on Friday officially, so challenge and funded accounts. I do expect, once we get live, there'll probably be some bugs, some instruments that need to be tweaked, whatever, because we do have our own server for this. So we'll just keep a close eye on it and try to work through things. Definitely appreciate the team at Purple Trading. They've done a great job getting us to the point we're at now in position to launch. So again, shout out to them. They've been really supportive, and really enjoy working with them and looking forward to expanding our relationship. Also excited for you guys to see the trading conditions on Purple Trading. I think the experience is going to be a bit better than you guys have experienced in the past. Royal Challenge 14-day add-on. So Friday, you guys will be able to purchase an add-on for the Royal Challenge, where you'll be able to get your first withdrawal within 14 days. Right now it's 30. This is obviously a great improvement. Something that's been asked a ton by you guys. So all these suggestions, all these improvements are things that you guys have suggested in the Discord. I always look in there, I always try to look for the latest suggestions, so we can implement them. These are a ton of changes that are coming. And again, all ones that have been recommended by you all. So appreciate all the feedback. And I just look forward to getting all these out there, because it's going to be such a huge improvement for the community, and for all of you guys. So let's go on. So we started this new series. I'm going to be doing it every 2 weeks. It's called the TFT press conference. So how this is going to work is anybody in the Discord with the funded trader role is going to be able to come on and speak on the press conference. So I'm going to be there. We're going to try to host them live on YouTube. If not, it'll just be in Discord. We'll post it afterwards. And the purpose of it is just to ask questions to me about anything going on, anything with your account, anything with the company, anything with the industry. I'm here to answer. I'm here to lend you guys my ear, to lend you guys my word. I'll try to answer everything as best as I can and give you my ideas. Obviously, we have been in the industry for 2.5 years. It's changing really quickly. We're learning as well as you guys, and we know a lot. So we want to share that with everybody. So if you are a funded trader, if you have a funded account, come join the next one. It's going to be, I believe, October 9th. So it'll be in the morning. So come on Discord. I'll bring you in the session. You could speak. And yeah, come prepared with any questions that you may have. All right. So again, you guys have seen all these updates. You got my quote at the bottom. One thing you should understand is I'll never back down from a challenge. So this has been an extremely challenging situation, to say the least. And definitely have learned a lot about what not to do, but also what to do in these types of circumstances. And I've said this in the past. I don't think the funded trader would get to 200 million in payouts, 300 million in payouts without being tested tremendously. We're not just going to smooth sail our way there, right? We're shifting the paradigm of how people are getting paid. We're shifting the way that people are trading their own capital, right? So we're making a huge change in the world, and we're affecting a lot of people. And so with that, there's a lot of energy kind of being shared, and we're going to be challenged, right? We're not just going to get from point A to point Z. It's going to be going, in all different directions. So right now is one of those times. I appreciate everyone that supported us during this time. Anyone that hasn't supported us during this time, it has merit, I will say. So you have a right to your opinion. We hope to earn your trust back in the future. At the end of the day, we are extremely passionate about this product, this industry, and we are going to try to bring the best version of ourselves. But with that, sometimes we need to learn. So that's currently the situation we're in. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'll be in the Discord. If you need anything, just hit me up through there. All right, purple trading again. MT4, MT5. We had to just share this graphic. I mean, team kills it with graphics constantly. I don't think they get enough credit on this. So one of the things that I really love about working with the company, one of the smaller things is just the creative side with all the graphics. And I mean, this is actually sick. So MT4, MT5, the actual stuff that matters is going to be, again, Friday, will be available for purchase on the website. Challenge, funded accounts. Have fun, guys. I think you're going to really enjoy it. 14-day add-on. Again, another sick graphic. But this is going to be available on Friday. It's going to be 20% fee. So it's not cheap to get the 14-day add-on. It does increase our risk tremendously the quicker you guys get paid. Obviously, from a liquidity standpoint, we have to pay out faster. So, we have accounted for this with the fee. So if you don't like the fee, whatever. If you don't mind the fee, we do a ton of discounts anyway, right? So use one of the discounts, use one of the promotions, take advantage of the add-on if you'd like, or just continue with the regular version. The Royal is our most popular product. All right, so whoever wants to win the challenge giveaway, all you guys need to do, take a screenshot of the page, not this one, any page on the slide. Show that you're on the Funded Trader webinar. Show this on Twitter or Instagram. Tag us on there. We will pick somebody who tags us on either Instagram or Twitter with a screenshot from the session. We just want to get the word out there that we are on this call. And yeah, we appreciate you guys hanging on here, obviously, for the session. So one person will win the 200K account. We're going to do a welcome to our newest team members. I think this slide is new, to be honest. This looks really cool. So welcome to our newest team members. We're constantly hiring. We just hired a VP of support, Natasha, joining us from Florida. So she's going to come on the team. She has experience working with financial tech companies previously. So we want her to come on, manage all of our resources, get more organized. As you guys know, our support needs improvement, but they have been giving a great effort, and they show up every day, and they're enthusiastic, and they're definitely willing to learn and persist through all the issues that come through. So hopefully with Natasha's leadership and experience, she can help bring us to a whole other level. With the addition of her, we'll also bring on Buckley, who's our director of support. He has experience with technology and automation. So I think with both of them, managing the people and integrating more automations, our support will become world-class. I know in this industry, support has never been strong. Even when I've been a consumer, getting support answered in 3 days by email is terrible experience. We do have the live chat, but the improvements need to be made. And we will, right? Small improvements over time will create a great experience. Our goal has always been to have the best support in the industry. We have work to do, and we're glad that Natasha has joined us to help us. New moderators, so look out for these guys in the chat. Hassan, Ibnaz, Shahan, Fizza. He's got no picture here, it's just the logo. But look out for these guys in the chat. Be nice to them. They are here to help you guys. If they've communicated the wrong thing, feel free to correct them if you're a more experienced community member. But we're looking to hire even more moderators so you guys can get even more assistance in the Discord. Ton of people in there that are asking questions, that need help. And we want to get you guys the help that you need at the end of the day. So shout out to these guys. Best of luck helping the community. And yeah, looking forward to having them contribute. If you're looking to join the team, guys, hiring at thefundedtraderprogram.com. Include a professional email, PDF resume, PDF cover letter. This is how you will be considered to actually join the team. We are constantly hiring right now. You can look out for job postings related to the Funded Trader on some of the main job posting sites. But if you're just trying to get in for support or anything marketing related, feel free to hit up hiring at the Funded Trader program with the required details below, and we'll definitely consider everybody no matter where you're located. September top earner. So we had Zuck Hidbeck. He has gotten a $48,000 payout. Congratulations. Obviously a huge accomplishment. There has been some more 5-figure payouts sent out in the month of September as well. I think there was about $2 million in payouts that are owed, that are about to be paid. So definitely shout out to everybody in September for making it happen. As we know, trading can be extremely difficult, and getting a $48,000 payout is insane in 1 month. I mean, that's a lot of people's yearly salary in 1 month. So shout out to him. Shout out to this community member. Keep killing it, and everyone else out there that has gotten 4-figure, 5-figure payouts, or even 3-figure or 2-figure. Anyone that's gotten paid, shout out to you guys, because you are amongst the most successful in the industry. TFT weekend. So last month was one of the craziest weekends of my entire life. With all the news coming out, with all the traveling, with hosting all the traders, it was cool to get everyone together. These are some of the traders that have made the most money on the platform. Please, this does not include this man right here. He does not trade on the platform, but everyone else is a TFT trader, has made substantial income. We had Pasquale, who is the top trader in the industry. He joined us for a podcast. He has made over $2 million in payouts. It's on the YouTube. If you guys haven't watched it yet, go and watch it now. Definitely a really interesting conversation with him about the brokerage side, about his ideas with prop trading, and a little bit about his trading as well, obviously, about his journey. So definitely go check it out. And everyone that joined us, thank you guys for coming. Really appreciate it. You guys put in a lot of effort to get there, to deserve to be in the position that we were in, for the weekend, enjoying our time. So again, shout out to everybody that came, shout out to everyone that helped, and we're looking forward to doing this on a quarterly basis and inviting some new traders out there as well. So just a reminder, anyone that wants to do the giveaway, post one screenshot from the session, post it on Twitter, post it on Instagram, tag the Funded Trader. We'll pick one person to win $200K. So this podcast with Pasquale is the podcast of the month. So obviously the setting was pretty epic. The conversation, pretty in-depth. If anyone wants to gain a further understanding of the industry, of the brokerage industry, of prop trading, I definitely advise you to check this one out. It's on the YouTube right now. But again, shout out to Pasquale. Continue to have success in this industry. Discord giveaways, as always, every week, guys. If you're in the Discord, we're giving stuff away constantly. Discord, Twitter, right? So check there. There's giveaways ongoing at the moment. So go ahead, participate, help us build the community, and we'll give you guys some accounts as well. We really appreciate the support. Again, more giveaways, Twitter, tons of them going on there. September promotions. So we had run a lot of promotions in September, and it was very successful. We definitely brought in a lot of new sales, definitely brought in a lot of new traders, and that's the reason why we run them. Some people say that, oh, this company is cheesy because they run promotions left and right. But at the end of the day, we don't care. It's part of the strategy to give you guys good deals. Everyone in the community wants to get a good deal when they're purchasing a challenge. It's part of the experience. When I was trading once upon a time with the unnamed, I hated how they never had promotions, right? It was expensive, never had promotions. So this is something that with TFT I've always wanted to do, and we've continued to do it and gotten better at it, especially with the graphics, with the rules, the terms. So yeah, check out latest promotions for October. Tons of them are coming out always. Upcoming competition. So we have the competition currently going on for October. We upgraded the prizes, so the 150 of them will be rewarded. This graphic is insane. I just must say, this graphic is crazy. So, we've had a ton of people, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000 people participate in the competition. There's only 150 winners, right? So if you guys come in the top 150, you get a prize. I mean, out of 70,000 people, if you come in the top 150, that is crazy. So go register for the next competition now. It's inside of the dashboard. Go give it a try. It's free. So give it a test. Product updates. Personally, my favorite part of the entire presentation. So let's start to get into some updates for this month. So payout request optimization. So right now it is a pain to do all these manual checks of your crypto withdrawals. The reason we're doing that is we want to make sure we don't send your crypto to the wrong address. Sometimes people enter it in wrong when they only enter it once, and then we send it and they hit us up and say, hey, I didn't receive it. Terrible customer experience. So what we're going to do is we're going to add to the dashboard when you actually request a withdrawal. It'll just be like a double confirmation and a two-factor confirmation code. That way we ensure that you confirm your address and we can just pay you. We don't have to do all this manual stuff. So that'll be out in the next week, probably the next week or 2 weeks max. Purple trading, as discussed, will be out Friday. And again, you're going to enjoy the conditions that we're going to put on purple trading. I believe that it's going to be amongst your favorite options that we have. Automated trader agreements. One of the parts of the experience that I think needs to be improved is just sending out the agreements. So like everybody wants to receive their account. I want to get it activated as quickly as possible, but we need to send you guys the agreement to sign so that you can actually start trading your account. So we're automating those. It's going to be done this month as well. So once you pass your account, you'll get the agreement automatically. You could sign it and then you can start trading. No lot size limits. So we're removing the lot size limits from all challenges on Friday. So look out for that. Less trading restrictions. And then the World Challenge add-ons, as discussed, 14 days to your first payout, will be available on Friday as well. So October is jam-packed with a ton of updates. This isn't even including the rapid shifting to unlimited trading days, changing the delay between phase 1 and 2, activating the accounts. So tons of updates coming out this month. That's it for the updates. So we're going to get into the Nobility series. Normally, Matt goes through this series, but he's heads down doing some work. So I'm going to speak to this. So we grow and succeed through a commitment to grit. So what is grit? It's the inner strength and resilience required to confront, overcome obstacles while remaining steadfast in one's commitment to virtue and the greater good of humanity. So for me, grit is when using this current situation, right? Payouts issues are going on. Everyone's online saying the funded trader is this, saying I'm this, right? And there's a lot of complaints. Grit is not being rattled by the noise. It's biting down on the mouthpiece, right? And continuing to do the work necessary when there might not be a light yet at the end of the tunnel. The tunnel might be really dark at the moment. And this isn't just payouts. This could be you and your account trading and you're down, several percent, and you need to make a comeback. In that moment, what are you going to do? Are you going to bite down? Are you going to have resilience? Are you going to stick to the plan? Are you going to stay committed? Or are you going to give up? The people with grit, they don't give up. No matter what happens, they keep going. So grit involves a deep understanding of what is within our control, our character and values, and what is not, external circumstances. And it entails enduring challenges with wisdom and moral integrity. It's a lot easier said than done, guys. Trying to understand what is in your control, that definitely is step number one. Right now, trying to understand how we can get people paid, how we can leverage the current vendors that we have, the current relationships that we have to get people paid. That is in our control. Whether Deal or Wise closes us down, that is out of our control. It's not something that we can handle. And at the end of the day, we just have to hold ourselves accountable. We have to keep going. We have to keep learning. We have to focus on doing things the right way. So you guys can all do this in your lives as well. Obviously, focus on what you can control in trading. There's a lot of variables that are external to you. So whether it's creating a rigid plan, creating your parameters, sticking to it, or it's just journaling. Maybe you're just back testing, getting ready. trying to create that rigid structure, and then learning and being honest with yourself is going to get you a long way. So we have virtue as the highest good, acceptance of the external, focus on the internal, endurance and persistence, adaptability and rationality, universal brotherhood. So these are some of the parts that we have attested to what is grit, what makes up this concept of grit. And as you're going through one of these situations where you need to have grit, these are all of the things that you're going to need to focus on to be successful. And I promise you guys that you will be if you do uphold these values. Looks like we got in here an example of threw in some boxing. So obviously athletes can attest to the resilience that's needed to overcome many obstacles. And I always put an analogy to traders to fighters. Fighters are in the arena, it's just them. They've prepared, they've done the training, they've done the weight cut, they've listened to their coach. But once you get into the game, once you get into the arena, it's a lot different atmosphere, right? It really tests who you are. It's like a mirror of who you are. And I think with trading, it's very similar. It's like the same thing as well. So once you guys get in a trade, once you guys get in your computer, once you start the challenge, it's really just you. It's not your mentor, it's not your signals. Even if you are taking them, it's you, right? You're hitting buy and sell. You're the one trading the account. You're the one hitting withdrawal. These are all decisions that are on you. So just like a fighter, have resilience, and you guys will have success. So how do you develop grit? So focus on what you can control, embrace adversity. This is a big one. You should love adversity. Like right now, being challenged with all these things, I thrive under this circumstances. I accept it. I actually encourage it onto me because I know this is how I get better. Seek wisdom and virtue in all actions. Cultivate self-discipline. Practice gratitude and perspective. This is a huge one. Gratitude is a very, very buzzword. But guys, if you aren't grateful for what's going on in your life, whether good or bad, at the end of the day, it's an empty life. So be grateful, have perspective, build a support system, develop a daily routine. Shout out to our support system, our entire team, all of our employees showing up every day, putting on the freaking armor, going to battle for us. We cannot say enough how much we appreciate. I personally can't say enough how much I appreciate them. You guys as well, everyone in the community that's out there supporting the funded trader, whether it's in this situation or just in general. You guys are our support system, and we really appreciate that as well. And then, developing a daily routine. This for me is huge. I have a routine that I go through. I don't always get to everything, but when I am able to, I'm definitely better off because of it. So last but not least, strength does not come from winning. Your struggle develops your strengths. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. So we're all building strength in the moment, whether that's in trading, in business, in life. We're all building strength. We're all building grit. If we choose to, if we choose to be weak, if we choose to be defeated, we'll never learn, we'll never get better, we'll never grow. But if we choose to accept all of these challenges, I promise you guys that you'll become way better off in the future. So on the road, enjoy the beauty. Looks like he threw in one of these slides to lead it off or to close it off. So with TFT, we see the light at the end of the tunnel with all these issues. We see a lot of updates coming out on Friday. We again appreciate all your guys' support, everyone having patience with us during this situation. We really appreciate your support. But like all things, the road continues. This isn't it. For the funded trader, just in general, there's always going to be issues. There's always going to be problems. And when you're trying to grow and you're trying to change the world, when you're trying to break certain boundaries, certain circumstances, that are occurring, you're going to be tested. And so right now we're being tested and we're rising up to the challenge. The team's rising up to the challenge. You guys are rising up, and let's continue to do that. So everyone that's in a challenge right now, that's getting into one for this month, whether it's on the funded trader or another company, definitely wish you all the best of luck. Hopefully you guys have success, and stick to the plan, stick to the strategy, and just enjoy the journey. We've enjoyed the journey thus far. We'll continue to enjoy the journey, and bring you guys along with us. So that being said, this concludes the community update for September. We'll be back next week for the press conference, and later this month for the next community update. This will be posted on YouTube shortly after this. And yeah, anyone that wants to ask a question, feel free to come into Discord. We'll announce the winner of the giveaway after this, and that's pretty much it. So hope you guys enjoy the day. Best of luck this month, the month of October, and let's start Q4 strong. So I'll talk to you guys.